Hey everybody, welcome to Musgrove Mill State Park. Figured I would come out here and just take y'all for a little walk with me while going over some channel business. So let's go see what we can see. I'm thinking what I'm going to try to do going forward is have a one video release per week schedule. That's partly for me to not get burn out with it, and also because this isn't like full-time for me or anything. You know, I'm still a stay-at-home dad. I've got stuff to do, doctor's appointments to take kids to, stuff like that. Sorry, I'm looking around for birds that I want to take pictures of here. When I do a little walk like this with you, we're going to do a species count. So if I get a picture of a species or a video of a species, we'll put it up, we'll count it, see as the weather warms up if we can make that number bigger. Quick update on Who-Bacca. Bonnie came by the other day and brought back my hoodie, as some of you may have already noticed, and said that he's not doing, or she is not doing well. They were having a lot of trouble getting her to eat. They were having a force feed her, and she did take half of one by herself, it sounded like, but it sounds like there's some pretty serious head trauma, so they're not sure how she's gonna do, but fingers crossed, and we'll keep you posted as we go. This is one of mine and my family's favorite state parks. It's fairly close to Greenwood where we live, but also we come out to this waterfall here, and it looks so different right now because whenever we have a big storm, all this sand gets pushed around. These used to be like islands raised up, you know, where my waist is right now. But it goes down through, and you can come when it warms up. It'll be pretty painful today, and play in the water, catch crayfish. We find lots of snakes, bring a few nets out, catch some fish, watch the birds. We've seen deer, stuff like that. Right now I've got my GoPro set up over here doing a long shot of the waterfall. Apparently people really like to watch those ASMR videos, so I'm just going to try one out and see what happens. Alright, let's put a little distance between us and that waterfall. I like them, they're pretty, but they're so loud that it's really hard to hear / see a lot of other wildlife, especially birds, unless you just happen to see them coming down to the water. But you can see that one little bird was. I'm going to have to double check what that was, but I'll put it up on the screen. I have one project that I would like to do with all of you in the coming weeks, but for now what you need to do is keep either a milk jug or like a 2-liter Coke bottle or something like that if y'all have sodas in the house. So one of those, and you know the little twist ties that come on a bag of bread, keep maybe 3 or 4 of those. Just put them to the side, and then like a piece of string or twine, and we're going to do a little project when things warm up here just a little bit. That'll be fun, a little thing we can share and compare notes once things get going. Sorry, I'm just distracted listening to birds and looking for animals out here. When you are walking in the woods, especially at a park or somewhere like that, you're going to come across little benches and spots that you can stop and sit. And I highly encourage you, not everyone, but just pick a couple and stop, because you'll be surprised if you sit still for 30 seconds, maybe a minute, just how many things will think you've walked by that were scared of you, thought a predator was coming by, and then they'll start moving again. I found a lot of wildlife doing that. Even just standing here, I've started seeing little birds start moving that were not moving a second ago. So there you go. Just listen. I was walking and I saw a bunch of berry bushes and some other things that they like to eat. So I just decided I would sit down. And I've been sitting here for probably 10 minutes now. And so many birds have been coming by. But I'll throw up a picture. There's this little guy right here, the ruby-crowned kinglet. It's going to sound far-fetched, but I had one of these guys fly up about 18 inches from me. I'm just sitting there, and he's so close that I couldn't even take a picture. Like my camera wouldn't focus on him. But this is what I'm talking about. If you get out and you just try to disappear, I'm not wearing camouflage, I'm wearing a Star Wars hoodie. But that's not what it's about. It's about just making yourself small and not being threatening, and then you just get to enjoy everything. Well, that's about all we're gonna have time for today. I spent the first hour or so talking with the ranger down at the ranger station, and then up at the ranger's house. Dawn is the ranger out here. She's the head ranger, and she's a great lady, very knowledgeable, lots of fun. If you come out here, just tell her Josh sent you. Maybe she'll remember me. But I was having to get the stamp that you see right here in our Ultimate Outsider passport book. We'll be doing more about those in the future, but it's a reward system. It's kind of a fun game that our family started during COVID, and we have been making the rounds. And if you get all of the parks done with all the stamps all over the state, then you get let into this club, and they give you t-shirts, and there's reunions and all kinds of fun stuff, and a scavenger hunt that they let you do that covers the whole state, that starts over every year. So it's free other than your gas. You get to see your state, you get to be outside, you get to meet other people doing it. I can't really think of a downside. So, you know, if you do live in South Carolina, give it a shot. Not every state has this program. We've started trying to do all the parks for Georgia and North Carolina as well, and those are all third party. You have to like go online and buy a book from someone, and it's South Carolina, for all its downsides, its public parks have got it going on. So yeah, thanks for tagging along. I plan to, like I said, try to average about one video a week, at least for now. Trying to plan ahead, because I know during the summer my kids are going to be out, and it's going to be a lot harder for me to go shoot videos and things and edit and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully these will keep everybody interested. I've already finished the last Costa Rica video. It'll probably be the next one to go up after this, and then we'll work through a trip I took to Hawaii, and then my board game retreat that I did with my friends. And all along I'll be working on other videos in the back, newer stuff. I'm trying to figure out a microphone system. A lot of the ones, or all the ones essentially, that attach to a GoPro make it not waterproof anymore, and I kind of really like being able to shoot underwater stuff. The next, like the Hawaii video, most of that is underwater, while the snorkeling and stuff. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if I want to turn my phone into my camera or get a different camera or what. I'm just trying not to blow a whole lot of money on something that's, you know, I'm having fun with, don't get me wrong, but I want it to pay for itself, if you know what I mean. So thanks again, and we'll see y'all next time.